apologies tonight for not able to do the live closing bell as I was tied up with the year-end festive preparation and also a little bit of rest. As such, I'm coming you as a recorded after the market has closed for a couple of hours. And guess what? It's everything is green, and we have the all-time high for the Malaysian market. As you can see from the right side here, uh, market broke through the last old high, which is at 1852 half, and we closed at 1863. No doubt the support was good at 1830. As I said before, the 1830 was a key level whether we would see some sort of a test of the support, and it did. We have some sort of a not convincing two-bar reversal here, and then subsequently on Friday and Thursday, market did break higher, which did come in the afternoon. I think most of you would not be surprised that this new breakout is actually caused by Tenaga, which did clock in a 4% return. I'm yet to find out what's the news on Tenaga. This got to be do some maybe approval on that one, but I do feel that Tenaga is a bit overpriced from here and onwards. This is going to include with the taking of the rationalization, which mean more consumers in Malaysia will end up paying more for the market, right? So what we see in here, everything is green. Right, that's looking good, and Dow Jones was also up almost 100 points. But I will show you Dow Jones is likely to go to profit taking tonight because of the higher wicks. Now, let's look at the region now, what we see in here. Maybe let me switch to a daily chart. All right. And this is perhaps what's quite good. This was last Friday, Monday, Tuesday. You have this bar in here. Volume was low. So there was a test. And then you have a nice reversal here. Oh, well, that was the right thing actually. A reversal here. That was a futures bar earlier on that we see. Now this is the cash bar. So we did see the test 1830, and it was also tested yesterday at such a mark. The market broke a bit. Today is quite convincing. Why I say so? If you notice, the volume that we see in here, it is definitely more than the average volume. However, having said that, the quality of this breakout hasn't been really convincing. Partly for the month of December, we've been seeing lower daily trading volume. You can see this bar here definitely reducing. So that's how they do under the disguise of lower volume. A lot of time we do see market break to new high on low volume, and then they do pull back on low volume. And I think the era of high volume at the peak of the market is gone, especially more for the Malaysian market. As I said before, our market currently is being dominated by institutional account as well as what we call the EPF, I suppose I can say, LTAT. The foreign funds has already pretty much left. I will show you the foreign fund flow that they've been selling since July. That's almost been the last 6 months, trickling off bit by bit off from this market. As I said before, this market a lot has been supported by institutional, but who knows, come the first week of January 2014, we might see a fresh buying by foreign funds as they may have more money, and the bipartisan agreement that was made at the so-called white between the U.S. Senate that has been passed out, so we won't be seeing a bottleneck whether the so-called U.S. debt ceiling will be raised again like we had the bottleneck previously. So that problem is already been gone. So we would see a higher U.S. Dow Jones coming soon. Okay, so this is the KLCI. Now remember, the KLCI subsequently has really been up due to the 4% gain on Tenaga, which is one of the biggest market capitalization. However, let's look at on the broader market level, the market breadth. Let me just refresh this to get. You could definitely see, yes, whoa, is this correct? If that's correct, this is the first time we are seeing a 18-day line change on the FBM KLCI. So what does it tell you? Which means next week we will see a breakup for the small cap and mid cap stock, and it's a good time to get in. I think potentially those that we were talking about, I think XDL definitely, which is on the last week. Yes, XDL was last week stock pick for the PWC counter, for the penny warrant counter, definitely a very, very highly speculative counter in nature. They do go up fast and yet they do come down fast. So for the beginners who's trading on this one, just be careful on the XDL. Okay, so that will point more upside for the mid cap stock and up cap stock. Okay, so last week KLCI was 1841, and today we are 1861, so up almost 21 points. And this is partly due to the today upward surge of almost 17 points for the KLCI. Interesting, isn't it? Interesting, right? So let's look at the. So we've seen that the FBM 70, which is for the small cap, mid cap, the KLCI. Now let's look at the Singapore one. Now remember early on when I said this, you've been following my program about 2 weeks ago. We have a double bottom at the 30,400 level, and I did say, look, this is really the best time to buy the SGX stock, because you are seeing a lot of pessimistic in the market, and like it or not, emerging markets, foreign funds are still positive about this area, and they do find that Singapore market has been sort of oversold. And that's what you have subsequently the last 5 day market gone up almost by 80 points. So if you did go in and buy some of the blue chip stocks, and which we did for some clients,